What's up, gentlemen? So I'm going to start this video off with a quote from one of my favorite people and my heroes and mentors, Frank Cassoni, my grandfather. He said, "Aaron, an education is never too heavy to carry out of a ditch." Today, I'm going to share with you how I would invest $1,000 if I was in my 20s or 30s or 40s or pretty much any age. I started thinking a little bit more about investing, right? And really kind of thinking about how I would invest $1,000. Would I put it in the S&P 500? Would I try to buy some type of REIT? Like, what is the mechanism that I would use in order to try to maximize that $1,000? And then I saw a comment from one of the members over at the White Label Empire, John, who's literally 18 years old, all right? And when I saw that he was 18 years old, I felt like such a loser, honestly, because I think to myself, like, if I had the information that this dude is about to have from joining this community when I was 18, like, where I'd be today is almost like scary. 18 years old, and this blew my mind. It also made me feel really stupid. And it really made me upset with myself that I wasn't this smart when I was 18 years old, right? Instead of going out and buying like new sunglasses or a new phone or cool like shoes, he took $400 and invested in himself by joining the White Label Empire. And that $400, what could that potentially be worth? Think about that. Think about the knowledge. Think about the skill set. Think about actually starting a business. What could happen? Where it could end up, right? For me, Pete and Pedro is going to do $10 million this year. $400. It took $400 for this dude to get all the information, all the knowledge, all the experience, all the shit that I talk about. For $400, he just bought that. And then he could go and spend another $400 and buy somebody else's course. And then he could go learn about real estate. And then he could go take a course and learn coding. And then he could go and learn UX design. And then he could go and take another course on how to basically do and run Facebook ads or whatever. All these skills, right, start stacking and growing. And all of a sudden, your brain is about to explode with awesome information that you then can use and leverage in your next venture or the venture after that. Because even if our 18-year-old friend doesn't start a business, it doesn't matter. He's got the knowledge. He's got the experience now of learning all the things that I have taught him in order to basically do something else, or he can come back to those skills at a later date and he can do something that's more interesting to him or whatever. But what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to get at is when you take money and invest it in coaching, in mentorship, in education, in books, in like a Skillshare membership, like you take money and invest it that way, it's going to ultimately lead to you making a wildly, unbelievably big return long term. You're building your entrepreneurial street cred. You're building your entrepreneurial tool belt that you can basically use, right? And you can extract things from it at a future date. And that's one of the things and the reasons why I wanted to do this video, just to incentivize you to think creatively and think outside of the box. Instead of investing that money, it's going to pay you 2, 3, 4, 5, even 10 times or 20 times return on your money. What is that $1,000 going to get you if you started a business? Literally, it could make you, like, literally, like, over the years of Pete and Pedro, I probably made, I don't know, $50, $60 million. Think about that. I started that business for $3,000, all right? And it's grown. That $3,000, if I would have invested that $3,000 in a stock, depending on the stock, it could have done really well. Or, you know, the S&P 500, or given it to Vanguard, or I don't know, like bought some like super small part of a REIT or whatever, right? How much money would that have generated me? It's literally generated me over $50 million, right? Think about that. The skills that you learn, the tools that you have, you can use and leverage in order to grow big, crazy, monstrous wealth and success. But you got to be careful with who you listen to. And that brings me to the next part of this video. I've done a video talking about fake gurus, right? You've got to look and you've got to be very diligent before you hand anybody any money, like including me. You've got to actually look for the track record and what they've actually done. All right. And that's one of the things. A lot of these people online that you see, the ads before videos and stuff like that, all they're doing and all they're giving you is the opportunity to buy what they're selling. They don't have a proven track record. They don't have things that they can point to and be like, I did this and I'm going to teach you how to do that. And then all you need to do is take it, absorb it, and use it. If you don't use it, that's up to you. This person is not going to solve all your problems. And that's the next thing I just want to mention. Fortunately, a lot of times when we go and we think, okay, I'm going to learn how to flip real estate, and all I have to do is take this course, right? Or I'm going to learn how to do, copywriting, and all I have to do is take this course, right? There's another factor, a bigger factor, and that is execution. You've got to execute. I can give you all the secrets. I can be on a call for 2 hours a week telling you about what I'm doing and how to do it. I can answer questions. But the person that needs to execute is you. If you don't want to, fine. But don't blame the course. It's not the course, it's not the person, it's not the mentor. It's you. You've got to understand that once you have this knowledge, you've got to utilize it. You've got to use it in order to start trying things. One of the big mistakes that a lot of people make is they start and then they give up way too soon, right? Alex Hormozi did a video that I love, and he basically equates it to a pile of bricks. If you're trying to build a bridge, right, where a dollar bill is going to get across that bridge, right, you're going to start making money, right, and you've got 30 bricks. Your job is to figure out how and where to place these bricks in order to get that dollar bill across that bridge the fastest. But too many people give up when they've still got 5 bricks left or 3 bricks left because they haven't made any money up until this point. You've got to understand that it is not a race, it's not quick. It's going to take time, it's going to take patience. Or it may mean that you've got to spend more money to take another course that's going to deepen your knowledge in another skill set that's going to stack on top of that previous skill set that you actually learned in order to basically get you to that next level. Like if you take the white label empire, and we talk a lot about selling on Amazon and things of that nature, but you don't know enough about Amazon, maybe it's worth buying somebody else's information, somebody else's course on how to do the thing on Amazon that you're looking to do. And then after that, if you need to diversify and you're setting up a Shopify store, even though we talk about Shopify, maybe it's worth the investment to invest in a Shopify tutorial or how you can basically boost your organic ranking on Shopify. And then you're going to have knowledge not only in Amazon, not only how to set up a business, you're going to know how to boost things organically or through SEO. And so even if you do a different business, you still have these 3 skill sets that you can take with you to the next thing that's going to make you bigger, better, stronger, and more money. When I was growing up, the only real path was go to work or go to college. We didn't have the internet. The internet was very, very new, right? Entrepreneurship, it was basically reserved for people that had a lot of money that would do something like open a brick and mortar store. That's what I did for my first fitness center, right? I thought I needed to go to college. I thought I needed to get a business degree, which I feel was valuable. But in today's world, today's economy, times are different, right? If you don't want to spend $100,000 on a formal education that isn't going to guarantee that you're actually going to get a job afterwards, right? If you want to spend a little bit of money instead on educating yourself in skills that are going to be more practical, skills that are more applicable to what you want to do, right? Do it. You don't need to spend $100,000. I'm not saying not to go to college. I'm not saying that. If it's the right choice or direction for you, if you want to learn something specific like how to become something like an accountant or a pharmacist or a doctor or a lawyer, fine. But with the internet, it's changed the game. Now there's so much free information every day being posted on everything you could possibly imagine. There's everything out there at your fingertips for free. Now, if it means that you want to get a little more information, a little more education, then hire an expert. It's kind of like personal training, right? You could go to the gym and just start working out, right? Buy a gym membership. Okay, cool. All right, you'll get noob gains, right? Small results. But if you hire a trainer or somebody that has been there, got the t-shirt, and understands how to help you get over that plateau or improve your body, you're going to get there exponentially faster. It's very similar to that scenario, right? If you hire somebody or pay for services, right, you can get to your goals quicker, but it takes you going to the gym. It takes you not stuffing your face with shitty food. It takes you not drinking a ton of beer, right? They can tell you and teach you what to do in order to achieve the goals, but you've got to be the person that actually does it. You've got to be the one that takes action and follows the protocol. Instead of trying to invest it in crypto and getting a double or a triple return on your money, or investing in the S&P, or buying some type of something that somebody's told you is amazing, right? You got to invest in yourself. Start there. Take your extra money, live below your means, and invest it. Stop buying the shit you don't need and invest in your brain, invest in your skill set, invest in your knowledge. And this ultimately is going to return the biggest amount of money in the long run. It's not going to be quick, it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be fast, but as you start to build these skills and as you start to take different courses and learn from different people and have different experts be your mentor, it's going to be amazing where you end up. And you are going to make a shit ton more money than the dudes with the 4-year college degree right out of college. Gentlemen, that's where I'm going to wrap things up. If you want to join the White Label Empire and start the journey, I've got a link down below. But if I'm not the right guy, that's fine. But find it somewhere, because the truth truth is, you deserve to be amazing.